Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be cooking a turmeric rice, but I am going to be using some coated brown rice and also some vegetables. Let's get started. So I have this brown rice here. It's coated, it still has the bran on it. You can use any type of rice of your choice. I chopped some onions, salt, butter. I did grate some turmeric. I prefer to use the fresh turmeric. I do not like the turmeric powder. Olive oil, red pepper, flakes. I have complete seasoning, some flavor the pot cubes. I use the chicken flavor. You can use vegetable if you want or any type. Grated ginger, diced carrot. I did dice some red bell pepper. I did chop some garlic. And what you're seeing here, this green stalk, is the Guyana celery. I love to use this in actually everything once I get it. I'll be using it all the time. It's a little scarce to get here, but yes, I managed to get some. So these are the ingredients, and over medium heat I place a pot. Then I'm going to add some olive oil. Now you can use any type of oil of your choice. Once the oil gets hot, I'm going to add my garlic. And I love to fry garlic. I love the smell of garlic. And I love to also use a lot of garlic. You want to fry it up, but you do not want it to get brown. If not, it can spoil the flavor of your food. It becomes bitter. Now I'm going to add my onions and then just slightly toss it around. Now cooking brown rice, guys, is healthy for me. Sometimes I go back onto the white rice, but I switch it up most of the times. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my ginger. Anything ginger is me, guys. Ginger is great in your food. I use a lot of ginger, and I'm going to fry this up here also. It's not like a whole minute that you're going to fry it, just a couple of seconds. You just toss it around. At this time, the heat is high. Once I toss it around like this, I'm going to go right ahead and I'm going to add my grated turmeric. Earlier I said I do not like the turmeric powder. I like to use the fresh stuff. And as you're going to see, the turmeric is going to be showing there because I grated it. I didn't blend it. But as I cook the rice, it's going to dissolve into the rice. So you're not going to see those orange streaks of turmeric in there. Fry it up, and now I'm going to add my washed brown rice. This brown rice takes a little longer than usual to cook. So I would prefer when you're cooking it, use hot water to speed up the cooking process. Once I add it into there, I'm going to give it a stir. And I want this rice to cook down for about 2 to 3 minutes until we get the water from it. Get the water out. Keep stirring so that it can fry down. And at the same time, it's going to absorb its color from the turmeric, giving it a nice golden yellow color. So let this cook. After 3 minutes, this is what it looks like. So you can see the change in color. And you can still see the grains of turmeric there. Don't panic. It's going to dissolve as it cooks. Fry it up. Now at this time, I'm going to go in with some boiling water. And when you're cooking this type of rice, guys, or any type of rice as a matter of fact, but this rice is a little technical. Add just a little bit of water at a time. All right? Once the water evaporates, make sure you test the grains and then you can add a little bit more water. So this is how I do it. A little bit of water. And then now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add a little bit more water because at this time I think I wanted some more water. And because I'm cooking this rice so often, guys, it's an average for me, all right? So I'll add my cubes, right into the pot here. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my complete seasoning. And I love Badia products. Trust me on that. We have it on the shelves here like nothing, guys. Add that complete seasoning, and I'm just actually adding this for flavor. So when you're cooking, just be sure to add your ingredients for flavor. So I'm not going to be really leaving any, what you call it, measurements. No measurements in the description box. Just flavor your pot to taste. So I add some red pepper flakes. Here I'm adding a little touch of salt, not much. Give it a stir. And be sure to taste as you go because you want a flavored turmeric rice. Once I taste it and it's good enough for me, I am going to go ahead, place the cover over the pot. As you can see, the rice is boiling. And at this time, I'm going to turn the heat under the pot very, very low. So we're going to check the rice to see if the water evaporates. As you can see, it's coming nicely, but from the looks of the grains, you can see that it's not fully cooked. So I'm going to stir it up. And don't you forget, at this point in time, we are cooking this rice over very low heat. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of the boiling water. You see the grains there? Not done. Just a little bit more of that water. Do not use cold water, guys. So once I add this, I'm just going to shift the rice around a little. All right, place the cover over the pot and let this cook down. Now, this doesn't have any amount of time that you're going to cook it. Before I do that, I add a little bit of butter and just cover it and let it take its time and cook. Now I'm going to check the rice again to see if it's completely done. No, at this time it's not completely done. It can take 5 more minutes of steaming. That's the butter there. Just stir it in. You can see that it's still a little soggy. It has a little bit more water in it. So I'm not going to add any more water here. 5 more minutes of cooking and this is going to finish, believe you me. So at this time, what I'm going to do is go right in and I'm going to add my chopped carrots into this rice. Cooking turmeric rice is one thing, but I just love to add a little bit of vegetables, and this is optional. So I'm going to add the carrots, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the chopped bell pepper. You can also use some green ones if you want. I just use what I have on hand. Now I'm going to mix it up. And colors, for me, is everything in cooking, guys, along with taste. And this pot is smelling so good. Now I'm going to cover this pot again and let it cook for the 5 minutes. As a matter of fact, steam for 5 minutes, which is all cooking. After 5 minutes, this is what our rice looks like, guys. It's done. I'm going to turn the heat off from under this pot. And as you can see, the rice started to hold on the bottom of the pot. The rice becomes looser. And that's it. Our turmeric rice, cooked with coated brown rice, is done. Check the grains, and the grains are fully cooked. And that's it, guys. I just like to turn the heat off, cover the pot, and let it sit for another couple of minutes, and then I serve. Garnish with some of my chopped Guyana celery. And here you have it, guys. So don't you forget to like, subscribe, and share my video. Also give this recipe a try, and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.